Good morning, it's Miss Amanda from the Caroline County Public Library, and I'm very excited to share story time with you again this morning. We have a wonderful story. It's an old fable from Aesop, a storyteller who lived a long time ago. But first, of course, we need to warm up our fingers, we need to warm up our voice, and let's get singing. Ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, rest them in your lap. Creep them, right up to your chin. Open up your little mouth, but don't let them in. They didn't get in, did they? They're wiggling still. Excellent. And I did bring the itsy bitsy spider today. He's in a special basket, and you can see Mr. Sunshine is with us as well. So let's get out our spider. Here he is. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Very good. And you know who comes next. Let's get him out. Here he comes, the great big green spider. And we use a great big voice, right? The great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the great big spider went up the spout again. Very good. Excellent. And let's sing about our bluebirds. Ready? Two little bluebirds sitting on a cloud. One named Soft, the other named Loud. Fly away soft, fly away loud. Come back soft, come back loud. Very good. Excellent job. And I brought these cute little peas in a pea pod again with their googly eyes. Can we count them? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have them listen right here. And we take our hands, we link them together. Ready? 5 little peas in a pea pod crest. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did all the rest. They grew and they grew and they did not stop until one day the pod went pop, just like that. Wonderful. And another song I've been thinking about lately, because it's getting very close to summertime, and I'm seeing a lot of bees flying around outside, and they go buzz. And we know a wonderful song about a beehive. Ready? Here's the beehive. Where are the bees? They're hidden away where nobody sees. Soon they'll come creeping out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, buzz, and they all fly away. Very good. Okay, let's get our story out. Let me make room for it. It's a fairly large book, and it's called Mouse and Lion. And there's the little mouse. The story is retold by Rand Burkert and illustrated by Nancy Ekholm Burkert. And I really, really love the illustrations. I'll try to do some close-ups so you can see them really well. And like I mentioned, this story was originally told by Aesop, who lived a long, long time ago. And he told what are called fables. They're little stories that teach us lessons about life. And this one is called Mouse and Lion. And it has a very beautiful poem and an inscription in the front. It says, for Francesco and Roberto, stay together, learn the flowers, go light. And that's a little poem by Gary Snyder. I wanted to be sure to share that with you. Let's start the story. There's the mouse, And there's the big lion sleeping up in this tree. Let's see what it says. One day, Mouse, hurrying home, lost his way on a rocky ridge. He was in such a rush, he scampered right over a tawny boulder that lay in his path. Except it wasn't a tawny boulder, was it? Well, that boulder rolled over and caught him by the tail. Look at that. Uh-oh. It was King Lion in a bad humor. Scampering over my back while I was asleep? I'm not going to punish you, Runt. I'm going to eat you. Uh-oh. Mouse found barely enough courage to squeak, Sire, I took you for a mountain, honestly. I think to a small mouse, a lion would seem like a mountain. Me? A mountain? Uh-oh. Look at the poor mouse. Let's see what Lion has to say. Me, a mountain, Lion mused? Well, that is possible. He swung Mouse to his whiskery jaws and growled. Grrr. Mouse spun slowly as he dangled. He dangled as he spun. He squinted into Lion's mouth, feeling his warm breath, noting his yellowed teeth. Please let me go, Mouse cried. I promise to be loyal. I'm a brave mouse, sire. Put me down and I'll show you. Brave indeed, said Lion. He did a lazy half-roll, and Mouse found himself back on the ground. Show me how brave you are. I wonder what Mouse is going to do. Mouse spied a tall blade of grass and hurled himself at it, shouting, Watch me! And he's going to fight that blade of grass. Take this! It's kind of silly, isn't it? And this! And he was fighting that blade of grass. Look how brave he is. I see, said Lion. How many battles have you fought, little mouse? Believe me, King, I try to avoid them. I'm quite small, you see. But I don't avoid mountains. I go right over them if they're in my way. Please let me go, Mouse begged. You might need me someday in a pinch. I wonder what Lion thinks about that. Lion laughed and laughed. Look at his face. You can see him smiling. I need you? That's a good joke. But I like you, little mouse. Go and climb more mountains. And don't brag about your bravery. King Lion gave his paw to be kissed, but Mouse meekly backed away. Bless you, sire, and goodbye. Let him go. Mouse tripped over his tail and rolled down the ridge and out of sight. Lion thought about him for a moment, yawned, and soon fell back to sleep. A year passed, and Lion forgot all about his acquaintance. Look at that beautiful picture. One afternoon, a warm breeze in the tall grass made him drowsy. There's Lion down there. He's sleepy. Ah, yes, he thought, a wink under that old baobab tree. Just the thing. He padded into the leafy shade and stumbled straight into a trap set by hunters. Oh, no. What kind of trap is it? Let's see. Oh, no, a net dropped and twisted around him. He's caught in the net. The more he kicked and struggled, the more tightly it bound him. It hurts, he cried, but nobody heard him. Oh, no. At sunrise, Mouse popped out of his nest and sniffed. Here comes Mouse. Maybe he can help. He smelled Lion and came running. No reason to be afraid of our king, he said. No reason at all. He found Lion in a sorry tangle, panting beneath the baobab tree. Oh, King, he said, do you remember how you laughed at me? I can help you now. Little one, moaned Lion, what can you do? Don't worry, my little teeth are just what you need. You tell me not to worry, Lion grunted. Good joke, little mouse. Let's see if he can set him free. Mouse set to it, nibbling the net and tickling Lion with his paws as he scampered to and fro. Finally, Mouse declared, "You are free, Lion, sire, I mean." Lion stood up, shook his mane, and roared. Roar. He's so happy to be free. Then he crouched low to look into Mouse's eyes. Those little eyes seemed full of darting thoughts and things to do. "You shall also be free, Mouse. I grant you liberty to climb every mountain in my kingdom, even mountains that snore and rumble in their sleep and roll over when you climb on them. Visit me again, my friend." "I will," Mouse promised. "Now please, take care. Men are everywhere with traps to snare us, large and small." Lion watched until Mouse vanished between rocks and grasses. Then he too bounded away until he reached the ridge where he could stretch and dream of bats and beetles, ants, cicadas, bright sunbirds, and scampering mice. And look, Mouse ran back to be with his family. That day, such small things made him happy. And he's thinking of all those beautiful small things. And that's the story of Mouse and Lion. Thank you for joining us today, and we always sing goodbye, don't we? Let's get our hands ready. Ready? We clap and sing goodbye, we clap and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time, we clap and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye, we wave and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time, we wave and sing goodbye. We tap and sing goodbye, we tap and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time, we tap and sing goodbye. Goodbye everyone, have a wonderful day.